Is Lost in Space. This video will look at alien spaceships and Condemned of Space. Invaders from the fifth dimension. Now, we all love Judy. I'm not arguing the point. We all love Judy, so please don't get bothered by what I am about to say. This really early sequence in Lost in Space Season 1, it must have done a bit of damage to the creative talents behind Lost in Space. Judy does not act so well in this sequence. She sees a thing on the radar and responds with, "Oh, what do you suppose it could mean?" She overacts badly, and it may have left a bad taste in the mouth in the creative talents of Lost in Space producers. But let's move on, shall we? Invaders from the fifth dimension. Now, these are the Invaders, no relation to the Invaders in the Quinn Martin TV series of 1967. The simplicity of this spaceship design is obvious, but I'm not bothered by it. I love this spaceship design. This whole set with Smith sort of standing behind the rock there, it's brilliantly photographed. You could not make this look any better if you tried. You know, today's science fiction blockbusters with their massive budgets would probably do all this with CG, but to hell with all that with Lost in Space. This is just practical brilliance. Outstanding. But let's jump to a second season spaceship, full-scale alien spaceship. Okay, now I don't wish to upset some of the fans, but Mutiny in Space, with this character playing some sort of alien of some kind, it's not exactly one of my favourite episodes of Lost in Space, but there is something I like about it. He has a nice full-scale alien spacecraft that sits on the Fox soundstage looking quite brilliant in wonderful colours. So yeah, there is something in Mutiny in Space. This is what I get out of Mutiny in Space more than anything else, but I'm quite aware that many would see a lot more in Mutiny in Space. Season 3 opener, Condemned of Space. This episode, the opening sequence, the opening 3 minutes, is perhaps the most eye-catching 3 minutes in the history of Lost in Space. For starters, what do we see in front of you? We see no sand on this alien planet that normally has sand. The reason for this is the set was changed for the spacewalk that would come later in the episode, so things had to be changed around. That's why there is no sand. A comet is on a collision course with the lost planet. Guy Williams, aka John Robinson, jumps out of the Jupiter 2. He looks noticeably enthusiastic and excited. I think it's perhaps Irwin has sort of pulled him aside and said, "Hey, Guy, in this season we're going to give you so much more to do than the previous season." Perhaps that explains why Guy Williams seems so happy in Condemned of Space. So it is time to blast off. One person on YouTube criticised this, saying, "Oh, at a moment's notice they can blast off, but why didn't they do this before in Season 2? Oh, this is just a great opener. Forget about what the critics say. Brilliant. Condemned of Space. Stu from Australia, signing out.